Welcome to week 4 of Friday Night Lights, along with Chaz Missman. I'm Scott Gross.
We're so excited to have you with us tonight, and we have a jam-packed show. We will start with a few cross-border rivalry games, bragging rights on the line between Yuma and Imperial counties.
Let's get it on. The 2-0 Brawley, well, not the Bears.
The Brawley Bears were 2-0, and they were back at Warren Field welcoming the 0-2 Cibola Raiders in one of those Yuma versus Valley showdowns. First play from scrimmage, Brawley gives it to Damian Clemente, but the Cibola defense is ready for it and stop him right at the line. A few plays later, Matthew Gutierrez is going to keep it himself. A little shake, a little bake, and he is gone untouched into the end zone for the touchdown. Brawley up 7-zip. Gilbert Valenzuela would come up on the kickoff. He's going to pooch it. And yes, this is a big play because it is muffed, and Roy Rosas pounces on it. Ball right back to the Bears. And the very next play.
Wildcats, you know, right?
The Wildcats.
It's the Wildcats.
The Wildcats. I said it again. The very next play, Gutierrez going deep. That's going to be a touchdown to Julian Daniloff. And the student section is going to love this one. Brawley up 2 touchdowns before they even touch the ball for Cibola. Gutierrez back to pass, and that one's going to be intercepted by Diego Valdez. Is this what Cibola needs to get back in this ball game? No, it was not, unfortunately. The Wildcats.
You really like to call them the Bears.
I don't know why I do that. The Wildcats win 47-8.
You may not be allowed back in Brawley.
No.
Heading over to Veterans Memorial Stadium, Gila Ridge welcome in the Imperial Tigers. Hawks looking for their first win. Tigers looking for their third. Let's start in the first. Scoreless game. Imperial knocking on the door. And they're going to hand it to Julian Jimenez. He'll punch it in. Tigers pounce first. Extra point. No good. 6-0 Tigers. About a minute later. In the first, I'll make that a minute left in the first. 2nd and 10 for Imperial from the Hawks 28. And Tigers back to Jimenez, and no one's going to stop him. He is loose. The dominance from Jimenez continues. 28-yard score for the Imperial Star. Extra point this time good. It's 13-0. Later on, it'd be 20-0 Tigers. Hawks with the ball. Less than 40 seconds. Watch this. Steven Navas fires down the field, and look at the haul from Jacob Arcides. Are you kidding me? Just snatched it from the DB's hands. Unreal catch. 33-yard reception. Puts Gila Ridge in the Tiger 3. Next, Hawks play. Handed to senior running back Rashawn Keel. And he'll take it across the end zone. Prayer answered for the Hawks. Touchdown right before the end of the half. But in the end, though, Imperial would pull away. Tigers take it 44-14. Imperial out to a 3-1 start. Gila Ridge still looking for that first win. And now switching it up to Curly Culp Memorial Stadium at Doane Field, where the Yuma Criminals are ready to lock down the Push Ridge Christian Academy Lions. Opening drive for the Lions, and they'll make their way down to the goal line. Bubba, you always love having a football player named Bubba. Bubba Mustaine calls the motion. Going to be a QB sneak for the touchdown. It's what we love to see. Good sportsmanship. Push Ridge on the board first, 7-0. Now, about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. The Criminals now planning their escape on 2nd and 21. Reggie Antone throws to Nick Amador. Taken down by a Lion. That brings it to 3rd and goal. Antone launching and a criminal in the corner. Who could it be? Andrew Mosqueda, who makes the catch look oh so easy. Handcuffs are off tonight. Hey, we're tied at 7. Push Ridge goes for a field goal on 4th. They get it. They're up 10-7. Now jumping to the second quarter. Lions prowling back into Yuma's territory. 1st on 5. They give it to the big boy, Bubba Mustaine. This time finishes the job. 17-7 Lions. Now just a minute over remaining in the second quarter. Ball back in the Crim's hands. Antone runs out of the pocket, darts it to Mosqueda for the diving catch of 21 yards. 36 seconds left in the half. 4th and 2. Antone throws it into the end zone. Little collision, but Joaquin Perez steals it away, no problem. Don't you know the Criminals down 17-14 in the half, but the Crims end up losing this one 38-14.
Coming up next, we are going to head to California with a look at games across the Imperial Valley. Would Calexico stay undefeated? Would San Pasqual notch that first win? Find out after this quick water break.
You're watching Friday Night Lights on News 11. Go Lions!
RDO Equipment Company knows the real mission is outside, in the real verse. There's a garden to build, a driveway to maintain, and snow to blow. Jobs that only real versatile equipment can do right. Find the right John Deere compact tractor package with RDO to conquer everything the real verse has waiting for you. Enough with the metaverse. Equip yourself at an RDO store or visit RDOequipment.com to select the perfect tractor package to take on the real verse.
As the world springs to life, Kids need all kinds of things to bloom. They need love and protection, and kids everywhere need food. They need safe, clean water and resources to learn good habits and stay healthy. Young minds need books to learn, develop, and face the future. But our most vulnerable children lack access to what they need, both in the U.S. and around the world. Together, we can help them. Your support delivers food and other resources to families, so children can grow and thrive. Help kids bloom. Learn how you can help.
Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services by Attorney Trey Days. Attention all business owners. Did you own a business with 4 or more full-time W-2 employees between October 2020 and September 2021? If so, you may be entitled up to $26,000 per employee as part of the CARES Act, which provides financial compensation to business owners in the form of a check you can deposit as a reward for retaining your employees during the pandemic. Let us help you find out if you're entitled to free government money. If your business was impacted by the pandemic between October 2020 and September 2021, and you had at least 4 full-time W-2 employees, don't miss out on your opportunity for compensation. There's no cost to apply, and you owe us nothing unless we recover for you. Call now for a free consultation.
Call 1-800-563-4143. 1-800-563-4143.
FNL, sponsored by Southwest Turf and Rock.
The Calexico Bulldogs are off to a fast start and look to stay undefeated against O'Farrell Charter.
The Hopeville Vikings look to improve to 3-1 with the home game versus Cetis Mexicali, while San Pasqual is still in the search for the elusive first win for head coach Miguel Rivas. To Willis Ward Field, the Calexico Bulldogs, after that short week, hosting the O'Farrell Charter Falcons, making their second trip to the Imperial Valley in as many weeks. Calexico wins the coin flip, and they're going to do a little onside kick. Surprise, surprise, surprise! Bulldogs will not be phased, stuffing the Falcons' ball carrier for minimal game. Falcons, though, they're going to go for it on 4th down, come up a little bit short. Bulldogs are going to have the ball at midfield. You don't want to do that. Calexico would not waste time moving the ball down the field. Roberto Montejano swings the ball out to Luis Angelo Alcala, who uses the stutter step. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as Alcala takes the handoff down the far sideline, races past O'Farrell defenders, 52 yards. He is loose! 7-0 Bulldogs. Next, Falcons possession. Quarterback and center not on the same page as the ball sails over the head of the Bulldogs, and coming out of the scrum with it is going to be the Bulldogs in very good field position. Montejano, he'll just take it himself, and he's going to come right into your living room after the spin move, evading tacklers before being brought down to 2-yard line. He's just going to do it himself. How about he just sits in your lap this time? Watch out, cameraman. Look out! Touchdown into the end zone. Calexico would roll in this one by a score of 49-0. This is their 11th consecutive non-league win dating back to 2021. They're now 4-0.
To Berger Field, where the Hopeville Vikings welcome Cetis Universidad Zoros up from Mexico. We'll start in the second quarter. 4th and short, and the Vikings give it to Griffin Garcia, pounding it forward for the first down. Clock winding down, though, so they got to get going. Bryce Buscalia rolls out to his right. He's going to loft one into the end zone, and it's going to be caught by Duke Strom for the touchdown. And the Vikings are within 1. Right before the half, the Zorros quarterback, back to throw, makes a man miss. Look at those moves. He's got something to do for it. Cetis would take the half by 1, and in the end, they would win and take the El Ganador back to Mexico, 46-40.
To Warrior Field in Winter Haven, and look at those boots on Tim Russia. He's ready for some football, y'all. San Pasqual and head coach Miguel Rivas looking for their first win with the Wolves of Mountainside in for a visit. Opening kickoff, and not what you're going to want to see if you're a Warrior. Off a Warrior chest, recovered by Mountainside's Jacob Flores. Wolves with a great start. Wolves on offense and a bad snap has the ball on the turf, and the Warriors' Carlos Ponce pounces on the loose pigskin. Warriors defense gets the ball back. Warriors with the ball, and quarterback Elias Espinoza, the big fella, finds Isaiah Martinez in the tall drink of water with the grab, makes a few moves, and twists his way to a first down. Moments later, Espinoza to a pass again, and floats this to senior Mark Gallardo, but jumping in front of it is Siami Osuna with the pick. Wolves on the move again. Taj Adobe fires to the far sideline, finds senior Anthony Gonzalez with a nice over-the-shoulder catch. Big gain for the Wolves. Moments later, Wolves with the handoff, and the left emerging from the scrum, Daniel Gregg, peekaboo! The sophomore finds pay dirt. Wolves add their 2-point conversion. They're up 8-0. Warriors had their moments. Check out this reverse option pass to the near side. Martinez with another catch, another move, and another first down. Early turnovers were a problem for the Warriors. Mountainside rolls 62-6.
Staying in California and our Thursday night football with Peter Blinco's Juniors 2-1 Southwest Eagles facing off against the Vincent Memorial Scots at Eagle Field. First quarter, Jacobo Elias in the Scots passing game getting to go right away with Elias connecting with Roberto Carranza for a big win. A few plays later, Elias is going to loft one into the corner of the end zone, but it's going to be broken up and actually caught by Joshua Urrutia. Ref says he was out of bounds, so just an incomplete pass, but the Eagle defense holds. Next possession, Elias back to pass. Southwest pressures. They think they got him, but he is going to spin out of it. Johnny Manziel style, fired downfield, and it's going to be caught by Oscar Garza, who's going to take it in for the touchdown. An incredible, magical play from Elias gives them a 6-0 lead. Next possession for VM we'll go to. Elias is going to go back to throw, but he's going to get batted down by Kenneth Urquides. Good defensive play for the Southwest D-line. Second quarter, same drive. Elias back to pass. He's forced to scramble once again. Still going, and he's going to find Garza in the end zone for the touchdown. Again, 13-0, and it's all Scots early. The Eagle offense needs to do something in response, and they're going to get it here. Matt Mills back to pass. He's going to hit Logan Youngers on the screen pass. Youngers going to cut it to the middle of the field, turn on the afterburners, and he is gone for the long touchdown. This would spark plug both offenses back and forth, an absolute shootout the entire way, with the Vincent Memorial Scots walking away with the 40-34 victory after this heavyweight bout. How about this? 6 total touchdowns for Elias.
We're moving down the field and collecting every first down along the way. We've got more football to get to.
That includes the first ever football game played at Toro Stadium in Somerton and girls flag football in the Imperial Valley. We're going to be right back after this quick TV timeout.
From the Chocolate Mountains to the Sea of Cortez.
You're watching Friday Night Lights on KYMA.
Go Bulldogs!
Hi, I'm News 11's Jacqueline Aguilar, and coming up Monday on Sunrise, Mid-America Pet Food has voluntarily recalled its Victor Super Premium dog food, what it may be contaminated with, and how it will affect your pets. Plus, the largest party supply store in the U.S. exited bankruptcy after a judge signed off on its reorganization plans. How this ruling will affect the nearly 800 Party City stores across the country. You can find these stories and more Monday on Sunrise.
Carl's Jr.'s new Big Char Chili Burger is big on charbroiled flavor, big on smoky sweet heat with a whole charred Anaheim chili, and big on savings with a Big Char Chili Combo for just $7.99.
We are days away from another Friday Night Lights. We have over a dozen schools, and I need every single one. We know what you know so far.
All right, we got the Yuma Criminals, Southwest Eagles, Central Spartans, Brawley Wildcats, Calexico Bulldogs.
You got it.
Getting there.
Guys, I think Chaz got it. Watch FNL Friday nights at 10:15 p.m. FNL, sponsored by Southwest Turf and Rock.
My name is John David Carpton.
Dr. Kimberly Stegmeyer.
Dr. Edith Perez.
I'm a medical oncologist.
And I focus on cancer prevention.
People are always asking me, why?
Why do I do this work?
2 words come to mind for me. One is responsibility. The other is purpose.
There was a child that, I took care of and adored, and she said to me, Dr. Kim, will you remember me forever? Sorry. It's been a hard year.
Every day I think of the faces of patients when I see their smiles, when I tell them that new treatments are helping their lives.
It's just so inspiring to do research that impacts human lives.
Stand Up to Cancer has been a critical partner in advancing research for cancer.
Cancer research saves lives.
So please help us fight in this battle against cancer.
When Carl's Jr. plays with fire and a big char-broiled burger, spicy pepper jack cheese, Santa Fe sauce, and a whole charred Anaheim chili, you get the new smoky sweet Carl's Jr. Big Char Chili Burger.
Welcome back. We take you on some football rewind with some early Glags football week in the Imperial Valley. Actually, we're going to have to float that a little bit, but Scott, we'll go over to you.
Yeah, something special also took place in Somerton.
We'll have athletics. One of the questions that I always get mentioned is, are we going to have football? And absolutely, yes, the Toros will be on the football field. So Scott Gross, make sure you're out here for Friday Night Lights.
You got it, Lucky. Your wish is my command. Thursday was the very first home football game at Toro Field for the Somerton Toros. The baby Toros are they're only a JV team right now. It'll be fun to watch them grow. Huge crowd on hand as Somerton hosted Yuma. All the scoring done early. Baby Crims up 14-7 in the second. Crims going forward on 4th and 15. Hey, why not? Kansas City did it, and the same thing Thursday night. Elijah Rattler fires to the sideline. Nobody there. Enoch Valtierra nearby for the Toros. It's a turnover on down. Somerton QB Andre Soto, he'd score the first touchdown ever for the Toros in this game. He's back. He'll launch this one, intercepted by Adam Thundercloud.
What a name.
Yeah, Thundercloud for a football team. Yeah, that was 14-7 the final, but congratulations to Somerton. Glad to have them. Hey, let's go to our out-of-town scoreboard right now. We had, can we pull that up? We've got about out-of-town scoreboard. We'll bring it here. There we go. Is that what we have coming up next? There we go. Kofa played last night. They lost to River Valley 60-0. Antelope lost today to Cortez 34-7. Turn the page, please.
As we go to the next page, the Central Spartans were victorious on the road at Otay Ranch 27-7, and Yuma Catholic stays undefeated, winning 14-0.
And as you saw, Holtville lost to Cetis Mexicali 46-40. Calipatria and St. Jean play tomorrow. Also, Palo Verde will play tomorrow as well. Let's jump forward to our play of the day.
Sponsored by All Play Synthetic Lawns and Landscaping.
Our play of the week comes from Veterans Memorial Stadium on the Gila Ridge campus. Stephen Navas downfield, and look at the catch by Jacob Arcides. Flashes of Justin Jefferson against Buffalo last year. Take yet another look. Are you kidding me? Took it away from the Imperial defender. That is our play of the week, and we had some dandies this week. Do we have time for helmet props?
We do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we've got a quick one.
All right. Mine goes to Jacobo Elias. 6 total touchdowns, 4 passing, 2 rushing, over 100 yards on the ground, almost 300 in the air.
Mine goes to the Calexico Bulldogs. Bulldogs are running off the porch. They are 4-0. Keep it going on. Big matchup next week, and that'll be fun. Calexico and Holtville. Let's get now to today's best. A big thank you to everybody out there. We take our victory formation and send out a tip of the cap to you, our viewers, for tuning in. Our GM, Dave Miller, News Director, Ernesto Romero. Our sponsors, Luis Lopez, Vanessa Gongora, Jalen Fong for help shooting all our games, updating scores. A big fist pump to our directors, Marcos and Daniel as well, pushing all the right buttons and making us look and sound good throughout the show. Enjoy.